Okay, today's project. We got my 03 Explorer Sport, and we have a little bit of issue with when the light bar and the underground lights and the headlights and everything on is causing quite a bit of a voltage drop. So what we're going to do today is we're going to add the Kinetik battery. Might as well try it out. It's usually for car systems, but it should keep the voltage from dropping. So the battery we got in here now is 550, 650. So this one also produces another 600 cranking amps. So here in Arizona, it's not going to get to 0 degrees. So we should be having about 1250 cranking amps, which is quite a bit. Plus this is 18 amps per hour, and I'm not quite sure what this battery is. So it should keep the dimming from occurring. So what I did was I cut the piece a little bit from the battery holder, and as you can see, it's not touching anything. Pretty close to this power steering box fluid holder, but it's not going to cause any problems, I don't think. And we're going to take and put the Kinetik battery up right here up front, and it holds it side to side pretty well. Then what I've done is cut a few little pieces of wood, and it's going to sit right here to help hold it, just like this. Nice tight fit. As you can see, it's going to have a little bit of play. It's not going to have no big difference, and we're going to put something in here, maybe some cardboard or something to keep it from vibrating, and then it should keep it nice and tight. And I'm also going to stack the wood up, so it's going to come up to about here to give it more leverage. So I made the little wood piece, a little screw sticking out. We got a piece of cardboard, as you can see, pretty stable. And now we're going to start redoing the wiring here. So what I've done here is I've made an extra ground. It's going to go to the big battery. Then the wire that factory goes to the ground down here is going to go to this battery, and then there will be another ground from this battery to the factory ground location. So now I have ran the power wire down to the other positive. Also, a little side note, I'm using these right here. See if we can get to clear up. And they're working actually really well. Has a nice long piece to connect to, and then it simply tightens down to your wire. And I got these at Lowe's, and they're about $1.50 a piece, which isn't very bad. You can see fits it very well, and it even fits the 4 gauge as well. And they have quite a bit of different sizes, so you can get whatever size you need. Whenever you're tightening them down, you just use some pliers to hold them, and then you can get it super tight on there. Oh, another easy tip for you. Alright, so we finished up here. Got the ground and everything hooked up to the factory location, and the wire running back, like I said, to the first original battery. And over here we have the power wire. It runs right down to the second battery, and then the pre-existing, and then also, of course, the new ground that I made. And I'm gonna take a little bit of paint, put it on the wood, maybe on that little piece right there, and the piece back here. Shouldn't affect the ground any, but it'll definitely make it a lot less noticeable. So once I do that, I'll definitely take a clip of it here for you. And as you can see, the paint's still drying, but a lot less noticeable. And down there is still drying right there as well. And gonna let the battery charge up. Since it wasn't fully charged, I'm gonna put a charger and let the whole system charge up, and then we'll see how much of a drop we have after installing the new Hc600. Alright, so I got the vehicle running, all the LEDs are on, the light bar and everything is on, the headlights are underground, and we're sitting on a nice 14.1, where before it was about 13.5. Bar 14.1. So it's definitely a big improvement.